Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty season 3 episode... No, not 4, 5. I was thinking, you know, about the stuff that I need to talk about during this intro. Stay with me at least for this moment, this little moment. I want to tell that I'm sorry for the last videos that I uploaded about Rick and Morty, about the fact that I was forced to play with opacity during these videos. Believe me, that's not what I want to do, but that's what I'm forced to do. It's really weird, you know, because during the two first seasons, I mean until the 3 last episodes of the season 2, I had really no issues with my videos. I mean by that they were getting blocked, okay, but I was contesting the claim saying, see, I'm respecting the fair use rules, I'm just putting 10 minutes of the episode, I'm cutting each 8 seconds, I'm putting, you know, only a little screen, stuff like that. The usual stuff for someone who is respecting the fair use rules like me. And during all of the season 1, during the majority of the season 2, each time the studio behind, you know, Rick and Morty was reading that and was okay, you know, with that, and was releasing the claim on my videos because they were seeing that I was respecting the fair use rules and that I was playing fair with the show. And I don't know what happened. I mean, since the episode 8 of the season 2, they are really blocking all of my videos and I have to fight a lot for each of them. So the only thing, you know, that I found for my videos to not get blocked is to play with opacity. Believe me, again, that's not what I wanted to do, for sure. Like, you know how it was for the first episodes, for the first seasons. I mean, trust me also with the fact that still now for the last videos, you know, for the first episodes of the season 3 and also for these ones that I'm gonna watch today, I'm gonna try still to upload my videos with full opacity to see if it's working. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna edit these videos again and again. Trust me also with the fact that for the last videos, you know, for the first videos, the first episode of this season 3, I tried a lot to have the reaction part in full opacity and to edit and edit and edit again the videos. But at some point, you know, when you have less than 8 minutes of the episode, no, it's not logical, it's not what I want you guys to see, so I prefer to play with opacity than to cut that much into it. So believe me also with the fact that for the videos, the episodes that I'm gonna watch today, the episodes 5, 6 and 7, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try also to upload my videos in full opacity. I'm gonna re-edit them again and again, but maybe I'm gonna be forced also to play with opacity. I don't know if it's because of the fact that the studio changed, you know, its way of playing with reactors, you know, on YouTube, stuff like that. Is it because of the fact that right now you guys, you are discovering the last season, the season 6, 7 of Rick and Morty, you know, it's out right now on TV, I mean on Netflix. I don't know if it's because of that, maybe that they are more rough with reactors, with people who are uploading videos about Rick and Morty. I really don't know what changed, if it's because of the rules of the studio which changed, or if it's because of the period of time, because of the fact that the new season is out right now. I don't know, but it's like that. The last videos, you had them with the episode itself, you know, the reaction part, playing with opacity. It's not what I wanted. Maybe it's gonna be the case also for the next episodes. Believe me, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna continue to try to upload my stuff, to give you the full opacity. But you know, it's like that. I can't do more than that. And if you really want the reaction part in full opacity, remember that you have my Patreon, on which you have extended or full reaction part. I put the full reaction part for big episodes, for which I'm reacting a lot, you know. That was the case for a lot of episodes, in fact, of Rick and Morty, and even extended reaction part, it's what, 4 minutes longer, something like that, and now it's in full opacity, so it's other advantages that you're gonna have on my Patreon. And the fact that you have episodes of advance, I don't know right now if it's 4 episodes, 5 episodes of advance, it's more than 2 weeks, I think, of advance. It's a lot, you know. Just know that if you are watching this on YouTube, they have 2 weeks of advance on my Patreon, so if you can be interested. Okay, about Rick and Morty, really, about this show. I think that I didn't hide the fact that I'm worried for these characters. I'm worried about Rick for sure, because during the last episode we saw him drinking again. The fact that he has that thing, you know, when he's in front of an issue that he can't resolve, when he's in front of emotions also that he can't handle, he drinks. Beth is doing the same now that she's divorced. Is it a surprise, you know, for this daughter to reproduce what her dad is doing during a bad situation, a bad period of time, when we know that she divorced because she preferred her dad, her toxic relationship with her dad? You know? No, you don't know. I mean, oh. I loved so much the episode 3, the one with the psychiatrist. I love it so much. I mean, already after watching it, I think that you saw during the review that I was excited about it. During the editing of this episode, I saw even more stuff than, you know, watching this episode for the first time, and I loved it so much. I hope that we're gonna see that psychiatrist again. I mean by that maybe not for Beth and Rick, but Morty said that he appreciated her and he wanted to see her again, so it would be cool. And she said so many good stuff to Rick, to Beth, about their relationship, about the fact that she knows the truth inside of her about Rick lying and stuff like that, but she's choosing to be blind about it. How about that relationship, which is toxic. I'm sad to see it truly, because I think that you understood also with my binge watching of this show that I love Rick, and that, you know, I encouraged him a lot of time when he confessed that he cares about his family, that opening himself is a big adventure, but he's glad, you know, that he's doing it. At multiple occasions I saw him, you know, making some effort and also making some progress and spending time with his grandkids and being nice with them, supporting them also. So really, I love Rick, but the relationship that he has with Beth is really complicated, you know, because we still don't know a lot of stuff about it, why he left at some point, why he came back also at some point. I made all of a theory around the fact that you can play with time into this show, so maybe, you know, Morty, it's Rick, but older. I made an entire theory about that, which is wrong. I'm saying it again because we saw Rick, how he could look like, you know, as a teenager, and it was not Morty, so it can't be that. But I didn't give up on the fact that maybe we can play with them to explain the situation with Rick, and even more after what we discovered. It was during the first episode of this season 3, you know, he created that fake original backstory. I'm beginning to think that maybe something is right into that fake original backstory. I mean, he changed stuff into it, but maybe he based it on something true. You know, they are talking a lot into this show about the fact that we have plenty of Rick, plenty of Morty, plenty of, you know, all of them. Can it be possible that in one of these realities, really, Rick, the one that we know, lost Beth and his wife, his version of Beth and his wife, during an explosion like we saw during the episode 1, and he left that reality to join a reality in which this Rick, that Rick disappeared and he came back into it. Do you understand what I mean? Maybe the fact that Rick left Beth when she was young and reappeared like without any reason, maybe it's because of the fact that one Rick disappeared and never came back, and that Rick came because he lost his Beth and his wife in another reality, you know? I have theories like that, you know, into my mind. I'm not sure that I believe into it at 100%, but I really think that behind Rick's past, what happened with Rick, we have something like that. This show loves to play with time. We had so many stories about the fact that we have plenty of Rick, plenty of Morty, plenty of Jerry and all. So maybe we can make something about it. And you know, like I never gave up on the fact that we have a Walking Dead Jerry, and I was so glad to see him during the episode 1, I think, of this season 3. I was so glad to see him again. I have to consider, you know, things like right there, Rick and Morty, also Morty, they are with Beth, Jerry and Summer, but it's not their Beth, Jerry and Summer. We can't forget that, you know. So it also means a lot, the fact that right there, Rick, he did it just like that to live a reality and to go on another one with another family, and that was okay for him. Morally, that was okay for him, or at least he wasn't disturbed by that. When we saw Morty, who was clearly disturbed by that. Can it mean that Rick, it was not the first time that he did it? See, I don't have a theory in which I believe at 100%, but I'm working on it. I'm working on theories which can work with that impression that Rick's past is going to be explained with a time travel situation, the fact that we have so many realities, so many of each of them, that original backstory which was fake, but maybe not all of it was fake, all of that. And something that I'm keeping an eye on also really like that, it's Morty evolution. For me, Morty is getting angrier in each episode. I said that during all of the season 2 and even more during the season 3. Like, during all of the season 2, he was getting angrier at Rick. At multiple occasions, he gave up on Rick. He left Rick deal with the situation. He didn't, you know, help him and all. And at the beginning of this season 3, he killed his granddad. Okay, Rick didn't die, but for Morty, he thought that truly he killed Rick. Just after seeing, you know, to the other Ricks, the fact that no matter what, he's gonna love Rick. I'm really worried for Morty. You know, to get even angrier and to do something wrong at some point, more wrong than killing a lot of people, because that's it, he already did all of that. I'm really, yes, worried for Morty. I didn't forget also evil Morty that we had at some point. Maybe he's gonna come back and he's gonna tempt Morty with something. Oh, I don't know. But I'm imagining that the writers, to make an evolution like that for Morty, they're gonna use it at some point. They're gonna create an episode for Morty to go total evil, you know. Maybe I'm gonna see that today, because today I'm gonna watch 3 episodes. Like I said earlier, if you want to have my Patreon, to have extended or full reaction part for this episode, and to have a lot of advance, 2 weeks of advance, so 4 or 5 episodes of advance, I can't remember. If you can be interested by that, if you can be interested to support me. Also, if you want to support me, you can join my TikTok. I have a TikTok now, and I'm trying to post stuff, you know, on it. And you know, for TikTok to consider you, you have to have at least... At first I thought that it was 10k followers, but now it seems that 1k followers, it's enough to be a little considered. So if you want to support me, go join me on my TikTok. I'm not gonna tell you right now you have to like, you have to comment, stuff like that, but at least, you know, to subscribe, to follow, it would help me, apparently. So if you can, it would be great. Let's go see episode. Jerry. Oh, Jerry! You know how much I love Jerry. Oh! You want to make me cry?
Oh, Jerry, come on. You gotta come with me, Jerry. It's important, Jerry. The fate of the galaxy rests on your shoulders. Let's go. Put some
On
pants
his
on.
shoulders?
It's a Rick and Jerry adventure. Rick and Jerry episode.
Really? I'm sorry. I was really like, yay! Really excited. 5 seconds after that, I was like, no, it can't be alright. Something wrong is gonna happen.
Okay, well, I told Morty, look, parents get divorced, they get sad, they'll be fine, but I think he's worried you're gonna, you know how Morty gets when he gets emotional.
You're doing that for Morty?
My son asked you to take me on some kind of pity adventure to keep me from killing myself?
Wait, what did you think it was?
An execution.
No!
I'm not gonna take you somewhere dangerous.
Why you would do that?
I told you if I ever saw your face in here again, I would stick you like the pig you are.
There'd be 2 funerals.
Someone?
Rick?
Someone? My friend, it has been
Can you stop doing that? You almost killed Jerry some episodes ago.
So I'm not hot. I'm saying the part of you that cares about that is a part you shouldn't give any energy to. That's not an answer. I'm an answer.
What?
Jeez.
Why do you think that?
Teenage girl stuff.
Oh yeah, Ethan? What do you have in common with Trisha?
You broke up with someone?
Mutual love of French cinema? You believe that?
You already broke up with Mad Max guy. You can handle it. Stop doing that!
Our kingdom was usurped
Oh my
by
God.
force with weapons and technology supplied by your father-in-law.
Hey, he usurped my kingdom too, man.
Would you help me kill him?
What? No, he's my wife's father. Move on.
Do you like theme park rides?
Oh, you really moved on.
Nah.
Between the first Whirly and the third Durley, the ride dips just outside the immortality field.
You're asking me to lure Rick to his death?
Go
You're
on the
not
ride
gonna
with
do
Rick,
it,
get off the
Jerry.
ride
Okay,
without Rick,
you
get home
offered to
with
give him
Rick.
to the authorities. It was to save your family, it was not free, you know. You're not gonna do it, Jerry. I have faith in you.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Stop, Summer! Summer!
How would it get her back to normal?
I don't know, man. This thing is pretty complicated. I'm gonna call Rick.
Well, hold on. We can't just call your grandpa whenever there's a problem.
You really think so? I mean, right there?
Is that what this is about?
Mm.
Like you want to prove yourself?
Well, it's not about anything, Morty. How dare you?
Good, then I'll just call
Morty, I need this.
You need to resolve something without your dad.
I hope you're not suggesting that I had anything to do with your marriage breaking up, because there are some major issues between you and Beth that have been there since you guys met.
Maybe, but
To new beginnings.
you denying the issues that you have with your daughter, it's worse.
Alright, what's going on here? When did you get cool?
When you stole my wife!
You did that a long time ago. We're going on the Whirly Durly.
Whirly Durly, baby.
I'm pretty sure normalize will make her normal.
Normal, but not the right size.
And done.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, come on. What else could reverse possibly mean? There's a customer service number on here.
She's a Titan into Attack on Titan.
It wasn't fair. I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't respect your marriage.
Truly?
You didn't do it any favors, and for what it's worth, I'll apologize to Beth for it when we get home.
I'm surprised. Right there, you're doing that without any reason, obvious reason.
Jerry, come on.
Let's just get out on the side.
I hate that roller coaster.
Oh, shit.
Up here, this is not where
They
you
can die, it's okay.
Good call, Jerry. How'd you know about that?
Ah! It can do that? Since when? Oh, that's it. now you can really die.
We had a deal, Jerry Smith.
It's a really common name.
He has a right to be mad at you right there, Jerry.
This is a mislead, right? You're inventing a thing to save me.
Nobody call it a knife, Jerry. It's been invented.
Rick.
Self-conscious piece of shit! You took my family!
I took your family? You act like prey, but you're a predator. You use pity to lure in your victims. It's how you survive. I survive because I know everything. You survive because people think, oh, this poor piece of shit, he never gets a break. I can't stand the deafening silent wails of his wilting soul. I guess I'll hire him or marry him.
That was so mean, all of what you just said. I want to cry for real.
I knew you wouldn't let me die.
No, because I need a living organism coated in kibble snake bile to attract a smooth.
That was so
Wait,
mean.
what's happening?
Use that confusion,
You're
Jerry.
saying
Make
that
you
he's
wriggle more like
using
an abandoned
pity, you
newborn.
know.
No! Help me!
I'm sorry. He played with something.
Just stay put, sweetie.
That
Mom's
was
still
so
at home.
rough.
Pfizer customer service, how can I help you?
Yes, I'm having a little trouble with one of your machines.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Now, do you see the little button next to it?
I do.
Give that button a push.
Okay.
Mom, listen to me.
We're free!
Ah!
I think we got disconnected.
Morty! Don't Morty me! I tricked Rick into taking Dad on an adventure because I thought I could get a break from this kind of shit, but no!
That's why you asked that to Rick. I said that he was getting tired.
It's just as irresponsible! Kissing Rick's ass isn't gonna help keep him around, Mom, but it will help you lose everyone else.
Like I lost Summer.
Hey, you haven't lost her yet. God damn it!
Oh fuck. For Morty to talk like that to his mother, to say all of that.
It's a synaptic dampener that blocks violent tendencies and controversial thought. He will now be an ideal passenger.
I want cookies and a 90-minute cut of Avatar.
No! It's gonna be nice during 6 hours.
Wait, I know where she is! Ethan and Summer were supposed to go camping, and then he dumped Summer for this girl Trisha Lang who's got huge boobies.
Oh, you know. About his sister, he knows.
Mom's
Her
coming.
life.
Mom's coming. She cares about her kitties.
Morty cares about all of you.
Not nice.
What's that? Did you just have a controversial thought?
No.
That's what I thought, bitch. You little punk ass.
Jerry.
This is the best.
Uh-oh, we get shoot now.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
I'm being triumphantly brave!
Ugh.
Triumphant or brave?
You're
I'm
trying.
not risking anything.
Come on, shoot me!
I think you know I won't. We're just doing this so you can tell yourself you're fun.
He's genuinely nice.
Congratulations,
You-
Jerry. You get
Don't
to-
appreciate him as you should. All of you.
What is happening to me?
I don't know. Ah! Ah! Enfant. You know, to see your grandpa and your dad naked like that?
I feel like our souls were united and we're all one with eternity.
Our bodies unchanged, yet our minds have lived 1,000 lifetimes.
I don't know, but it's enough time for a synaptic dampener to wear off.
Man. Just imagine on Attack on Titan, you know, a scene like that.
My mom did the same to make her feel better. She's a good mom. You made my sister cry, Ethan. You mess with her body image. Look, Morty, shh. Careful, Ethan. Your s'more is burning.
What are you gonna do to his son?
I'll make you a deal. I'll leave out the part where you tried to murder me.
And I'll leave out the part where you admitted to sabotaging our marriage.
You wanna...
Nah, if the family sees me like this, they'll feel sorry for me. Which is no longer my signature move. I just realized I don't have my wallet and my bus passes in there, so maybe...
Stay strong, Jerry. I believe in you.
I'm feeling sick.
I tell you, fellas, this is the
It certainly is.
Freedom!
Ooh, looks like a 422.
His son. You really did it, Morty? I can't believe that I cried during this episode. And it was not even, you know, a particular emotional moment. I mean, this show made already some emotional moments on purpose, and yes, I had some tears during these moments, but right there it was not created to be particularly emotional. Like, I know that I cried because not of the moment that the writers created, but because of what was said and because I took it right there for Jerry, but also because of stuff in my personal life. It really played, you know, with something right there, and oof, that was rough. Because, you know, to have someone being so mean to you, and that someone saying to you, you're too nice, you're playing with being too nice, in fact it's fake, you want people to have pity on you, you want people to think that you're too nice, like you're playing with that, and to say so many mean stuff because a person is just genuinely nice and, you know, just want to live his or her life normally and nicely without being an asshole. Yes, I can think of myself, you know, saying all of that, but I'm thinking also about someone in particular, not me, and it's making me sad, you know, that some people can think like that about someone, but also can treat people like that with these reasons, you know. It's awful. I know that during this moment that was not the only reason. Just before that, you know, Jerry tried something to kill Rick. So for sure that was not the only reason, you know, for Rick to do that to Jerry, to say all of that to Jerry, but the things that he said during that moment, it was not, I'm mad at you, you tried to kill myself, you know, it was not these reasons. The reasons that he used, that he said, it was something else, and that, it hurt me. I don't know what to think about this episode. You know, all of these moments when they killed the characters, but no, in fact, they didn't kill them. Stop doing that. Really, for my mental health, you need to stop that. I almost, you know, didn't survive after the episode, you know, when they killed Jerry, but in fact, not really. I was really not okay after that, so for you to do that again and again right there with Rick and Jerry, that was awful. I don't know what to think about this episode because, you know, I can be like, that's great, we have an episode with only Rick and Jerry going on an adventure, that's so cool. Rick, he truly thought that he was doing that for Morty because Morty was saying that it would make him happy. I'm gonna come back after that about the real reason that Morty he had to do it, but you know, for Rick to do that, to please Morty, to make Morty happy, that's so cool. For Rick to accept to go on an adventure with Jerry, that's so cool. For Jerry to live that adventure and to spend a good time with Rick, that's so cool. Until the moment that Rick is confessing that he did all of that to break this marriage and, you know, is treating really bad Rick. Until the moment that Jerry is okay to plan something to kill Rick. These moments are not good at all. What is happening after that, you know, that's not good at all. That the moments after that, you know, during the roller coaster moment, that was not good at all. The conversation that they had after that, they made me cry. But the conclusion of the episode, you know, they spent a good time together. Jerry doesn't want for people to feel pity, you know, some pity for him. He's leaving Rick, going back with his family. I mean, Rick is smiling, you know, when Jerry is doing that, but at the same time, all of that protection, you know, for the door, and Jerry, he has to leave, seeing his family being happy without him. The beginning is great, the development is awful, the conclusion could be great, but in fact it's realist and bad, sad. I'm just thinking about Jerry going back to his place, to this awful place, being all alone, just after seeing his family being so happy without him, just after having Rick confessing that he did all of that to destroy his marriage. just after Rick talking so bad to him. Again, I'm against Jerry who wants to kill Rick. I'm against Jerry also who wanted to offer Rick to the government, you know, to the authorities at the end of the season 2. I'm against all of that. But the reasons behind, I can understand them. Like I can understand also the reasons for Rick to speak that bad to Jerry. But it doesn't mean that I'm okay with the situation. It's not because I understand the reasons that I'm okay with the situation. I don't know what to think about that part of this episode, but it's not making me happy, not really. For the other part, you know, with Summer, with transforming herself into that big titan, that was fun. But I think that the most important part, in fact, it's about Beth and Morty. Morty who takes control, you know, of the situation, who is resolving the situation, who is telling the truth to Beth about the situation with Rick, who is confronting her, like, really, who knows everything about what is happening into Summer's life, who is threatening Ethan and who is doing it also already, you know, transforming Ethan like that. So really, Morty during this episode was in charge of the situation. I mean, the other ones, they were fighting for him to not be in charge. You know, Beth, she didn't want Morty to be in control of the situation. But at the end, the solution is coming from Morty, truly. You can say that Beth, she transformed herself and she reassured Summer and stuff like that, and that was a fun parallel, being a monster, you know, feeling like a monster, stuff like that. Okay. And it's great, you know, for Beth to care about her kids that much that she could do that, and Morty is saying it, she's a good mom. But yes, for me, the conclusion of that part of the story, it's something about Beth, who is a good mom, who is trying to be independent, you know, without Jerry, but also without her dad. She knows that she needs to do things without people to help her. She doesn't succeed, but she knows that she needs to work on that. But at the same time, she's still blind, you know, about a lot of stuff, including her relationship with Rick. And it's really also something about Morty, who is getting tired about all of this situation, who knows all of them perfectly, all of their life, but also how they are functioning and all. For Summer, for Beth, right there, is taking control of the situation, is resolving it, is threatening the people who are against his family. And yes, I wanted to come back to that. You know, Rick did all of that adventure with Jerry, because that's what Morty asked him. That's already something big, you know, for Rick to do that. But for Morty, it was also to not have Rick around to cut the bullshit, you know, about Rick's relationship with Beth. I'm seeing it since so long now about Morty getting tired of all of these bullshits, Rick's bullshits, and right there he's saying that it's also about Beth, how she's acting with her dad. Oh, Morty. Okay, that was cool, that was fun at some moment, but I'm not finishing this episode, you know, like that, so please, for the next episodes, be funnier. Can you do that for me? You know, really, for the beginning of this season 3, it's really one episode I'm feeling sad, one episode I'm glad, one episode I'm feeling sad, one episode I'm glad. Like, the mood of this season, you know, so far is really like that. That's what Rick promised, you know, to explore their darker sides and stuff like that. That's what he promised at the end of the season 2. So far, we're going for it. Okay, I'm gonna watch the 2 next episodes right now. For you, it's gonna be in other videos, so it's all for you for today, for this video, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.